do is bring up a certain gentleman behind us right here.
Oh, hello. Let me just find some audio for
While
this
you
young
do
man
that,
here.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce this man. For those that don't know him, it's crazy. I don't understand how you wouldn't know him. He is the godfather of balloons. Alberto, can you say hello?
Hello. Hello.
There he
Hello.
is. See, this is Alberto Falcone, yeah, the godfather of balloons. He's been a big inspiration for us since we joined the industry, and we're very lucky and proud to be able to call him one of our personal friends too. So what we're
He's
going to do
also
is,
gone up a notch as well, because I've just noticed what's on his desk.
yes, look at that. Can you see?
It's my home as well.
He has. You need to, Alberto. You're going to need to speak up a little bit louder.
Ba, ba, ba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Is better?
Yes, we're going to boost your signal while you're talking, but if you can just project a little bit as well, use that big chest to project, that would be awesome. We're going to say bye-bye and leave you in Alberto's very capable hands, and he's going to explain all about the scrap balloon
Nice,
idea.
Alberto.
All right, with his Q Corner mug as well.
All right. Cheers. Cheers, my
Cheers.
friend, and thank you very
Cheers.
for what you are doing with this event, with this convention. You give really good feeling for everyone, and I appreciate very much. You call me to teach for you. I have to say thanks also to Pioneer and all the team are working behind the scene,
Yes.
and I don't want really to know how much you are working to do it, because I was already lost when you sent to me a link, and I have to open the link and connect, and I was already lost. So
Yeah, we saw your help that you had in the background, so
Our team of helpers there are fantastic. So, yes, right.
thank you very much.
No, thank
Okay.
you, Alberto.
it's an honor to have you.
Bye.
Right, we shall hand you over and enjoy.
Thank you. So I started with some thanks, and I would like to continue because I have to say thanks also to one of Illusione con Globos, because he sent to me the product that I will use today for this class in a very short time, and it was very good because I'm living in a house. The opportunity other ways to go and to have this product. Thank you very much, Juan. And also, I have to say to RS Sayerken, because some of the products I will use today for my class, it's coming from them. So thank you also to you. And thanks to everyone of you that are spending your time watching this class and stay with me for about an hour. So this class, it will be a little bit different than many other classes. A class that, to be honest, is probably impossible to teach out from this situation, because I need really a lot of different things to put together the composition. So this occasion, if you want, this stay at home, this force to stay at home, it's something that I can use to propose something really different. And I will use especially microfoil balloons, 18-inch, 20-inch stars, and also some 9-inch and 4-inch microfoil. This the base. The class is based. Sorry for my English. Oh, I didn't give you all the advice that normally I do during the class. So you cannot use your mobile to film. You cannot. No, this time is totally different. So you can use your mobile. You can do what absolutely you want, and also it's totally different for me. I don't have anyone in front of me, so I cannot really have the situation and the feedback from the people. It will be a little bit more difficult to teach in this way, I think. I will see. But the advertise or the advice that I have to give you, the usual one, is that I apologize very much for my English. If you don't understand my English, don't be worried, because me too, I cannot understand my own English. So if you're ready, I invite you in my home, in my space, and I would like to show you some really different composition. Oh, I told you it's a different class, so I will not produce very much during the class. I will not demonstrate very much, just a few elements, just few tips and details, but all my composition are already done. So I will show you the composition and then I will explain to you how to produce them. Okay? Are you ready? I'm almost ready, as always. So, I will show you the first composition, and just a little advice. I have to bring the composition and come back. So sometimes you will see me, sorry, to go out from the screen and then come back. Don't worry, I'm all the time here. Oh, the class was inspired by a very typical hobby, if you want, that you can absolutely follow and find on all the social network, for example, Instagram or like Pinterest, and it's called scrapbooking. The scrapbooking is when you want to emphasize some information or some memory, no? And you use normally a white a blank paper, and you glue on this white paper different element to obtain something that can transport the emotion to the people who enjoy this system and this scrapbooking. Oh, this is exactly the way that I would like to use this time. Instead the paper, I would like to use the balloons. So the best surface that you can use to do things like this is exactly the foil surface, the microfoil surface, because it can reach many details, and you can glue things. For example, probably you already use the cutter machine, no? to have stickers. You can glue many other things. You can also paint. You can do many things, and we will see together today. So this is the first design I would like to show you. Okay, I hope that the light is enough and you can see it as well as possible. As you can see, I have used a spray paint, not to make this white spot, and then I customize it by using a picture. The customization is very important. Is probably the soul or the aim of this concept, because you can customize the balloon. You can give to your clients something that they can recognize very well and make them enjoy the final product, because they can recognize something that they live or some people that they know. So use customize this balloon. This is my concept. To do this effect with the spray, I leave it here for the moment. I have to work in this way. Normally, I use something like this. This is a cardboard, no? And it is very good to prop my workstation, so I can put it over the table in this way. And then I have built this. I don't know how you call it. It's something that can turn by itself. No, you can find very cheap. I don't say the shop where to buy it, but you already understand. In the same shop where we buy normally the knot lamp stand. So this is very good for me because I can fix the balloon. No, this is a ombre, one of the balloons that I like very much from the new catalog, and is very good to do this kind of composition because it's already a little bit painted. It's already giving emotion with this beautiful color. So I have just put this cardboard here so I can fix the balloon as better as possible. And the balloon now, it cannot move anymore, so I can work with it very easily way. And then I can use my spray. I'm sorry if in this situation I couldn't find other spray paint, so I have only the white one with me. But you can find many other. And you have to produce, if you want, of course, you can produce by using, do you know this? Yeah, is exact the packaging for the microfiber balloon. I use them to make the mask that I want to use for my. For example, I can add some waves or something more straight. Is absolutely up to you. You can design or drawing the shape you want. Here I have already done some, just to show you, for example, these waves, sorry. These are like very straight corner or angles. And this is a little bit more like fantasy. And you can use it just to cover a part of the balloon. So when you spray over the balloon with a very light way, you can have a very special draw in a wire, like this. I all the time hope that you can see because the lights and everything. So I create something that is quite special and something that I can really use to add some other element. Another way that you can add, I already show you some picture, for example, like this. It's I have print picture. These are pictures that I found on internet and just I printed out and glue over a piece of cardboard, colored cardboard, just to have a small frame around. So I could also just glue it, and you start to customize, as I told you before, your balloon. In this case, I want to show you also another way to have element. Probably you recognize also this. This is the front of the packaging of the microfoil. I just cut them out. You can also be more precise than me, but is enough to cut them out. And for example, I can glue it like here, and it looks like in the middle of clouds. Can you see? Oh, now my paint is quite fresh, so it's probably not yet the timing to work. I try, but probably it's better to wait a few more minutes before to use and to glue it over the paint I have sprayed before previously. So just a small piece of double tape on the back, and then you can create for this concept something thicker between the balloon and the image. So I use look, just you can use many other things. Also, piece of cardboard is okay. I have this quite smooth ball in a sponge. I don't know what is it exactly, but I can glue it here, and then I can I will glue it, sorry, over the clouds. Again, another small piece of double tape. Okay. You know that most of all our selling come from emotion. No, this is not just because we are in the balloon industry. This is very common for all the merchandise that are right now on the market. So if you are able to give emotion and not just a cold product, that can help you to sell better. Sorry, I have some difficulty to peel this paper. Oh, finally, and then I can glue it up to the balloon. So I have this effect. Maybe in this way you can see better. It's I created a little distance in between balloon and the customized element. This class is very suitable for all people have a business like delivery business or have a shop of balloon and party. It's full of tips and new idea. And then when I put this element, I can also customize more by using, for example, a Sharpie like this. So I can write the name of this new baby. Is absolutely must be a female name. I don't know. Okay, someone that probably you know, and very good because her name is very short, so easy to write. Okay, so we have a new baby called Sue, and we can have a new customized balloon. This is the concept I told you. I will not finish now. This one is just to give you the concept and some tips how to produce them. Oh, in this case, I have used as a stand this straw. Is a straw you can find on the catalog, and exactly is the straw called, I don't remember the name in this moment, sorry, because it's something that I have recently discovered on the catalog, and it can clip the cap over the stick, so it's really impossible that can undo. No? It's very stable on the top, no? Because there is this system that you can clip the valve, or I don't know, you call probably the cap. And this is, the name is Perma Stick and Perma Caps. You can find on the catalog, this is the European catalog at the page 196. And this is very useful because it gives you more stronger effect, and you are really sure that when you produce something like this, the people can also play a little bit, but the things will be really stable. But to do it stable is also important. It's also important to tie it as well as possible. So this is the Perma stick and cap, and you have to fix each other. So you can see you cannot take off anymore, or you have to work to do it. And then I normally use just a piece of 260. Yeah, I'm working in a very small space, so many of the things are out from the screen. I'm so sorry. And you can tie the 260 with the neck of balloon. And normally I use this system. I just make a loop, so I can pass the neck through the loop, the valve in this case, through the loop, and then I use the valve and the 260, and I do a knot together in this way. So it's very strong and very fast to do. I don't use to wrap the valve around the 260 because I just create a thicker part that then can give me problem. And now I pass the 260 and the valve through the hole of this cap. I'm showing you now in this way. And then with the 260 is easy to pull and wrap the 260 around the stick and then close it by using the two cuts that the cap has. And this is really, really strong. Now you can produce, for example, party favor with this. You can also use 9-inch and not absolutely just 18-inch. But are very strong also for children and many events connected with them. I would like to show you another way to use the spray paint. This time I've already done it, so I have just to show you. And is in negative way, if you want. So this time I have used the cutter machine. I don't know which one you use. There are many on the market. So I have used the cutter machine. I have done the right Happy Birthday Rick, for example, and then I glue it to the balloon together with some piece of paper tape, exactly like this. So when I spray over and I took out all the letters and the tape as well, I have created this effect that is a little bit different. Is in negative, is no more positive like before. So I don't have to write over. And this time I want to show you how to use as a stand something different. No more the sticks and the cup, but this time I would want to use this candy weight. Is another item that you can find on the Quartus European catalog. I don't know for the other country, honestly, but it's very useful, and you can weight and you can stabilize, give stability to main composition. In this case, as you can see, this upper part, tappo, if I have to say in Italian, that you have to screw over the weight. It's already placed under the balloon in this way, as you can see. So you can do exactly in this way. You have to use the tappo, the upper part, and you have to make a hole exactly in the middle. To make the hole, I use this kind of tool. I hope you can see. It's something you can probably find some store, and is easy to push. And in the same moment, you have to screw and make the hole. And you can enlarge a little bit the hole. It's plastic, so it's very easy. If you have other method to do it, is absolutely good and fantastic. I have to enlarge a little bit the hole by using the scissors in this way. I need a quite big hole on the top of this, and then you can clean it by using a cutter like this. So it is no more. It cannot cut. It cannot damage the balloon. And you have to put two pieces of double tape. One is here on the side of this hole, and the second one is the other side. So I need another piece of double tape. I'm using this double tape that is very strong in this way. I hope you can see, but my t-shirt is black, but on the white is maybe worse. I don't know. I hope you can see it. Okay. And now I can finish by decorating my plastic pot, and I can do in this way. Just a piece of 260Q. You have to tie it as tight as possible around this part of the plastic pot. Don't cut it. Leave this too long piece of 260, because you can by doing this, you can create a loop, so you can pass through with something. And I have created, to pass through, this small, I don't really know in English, these small details, by using this foil paper, and is enough to pull, pass through, and put it in the position I want. And then I also used to use some small piece of stretchy balloon tape just to glue them. This is a very small detail to show, and so you have probably to use your imagination to understand. So just a small piece of stretchy balloon tape, so you can glue and fix better this detail all around the plastic pot of the candy weight pot. Again, you need some, so you can fill all the circumference and all the time. Okay, in this way. Then I will finish. At the moment, I want just to show you how to glue this upper part of the weight, the plastic weight, to the balloon. So you need you have the balloon, you have the hole, and you have to pass the valve through. And now you can peel the balloon bond, so you can glue it and create stability in between the plastic part and the balloon. This is enough for the moment, but to be much sure, it's better to use some piece, like one piece of stretchy balloon tape, and glue it even inside, in this way, as strong as possible. So at the end, when you finish all your weight, you can screw the two parts together. And you can produce your base in this way. Okay. Now I show you exactly what I have done before, so you can understand better. Inside here, I just put some extra paper, foil paper, inside my weight, together with something that make weight. So something heavy, can be anything you prefer to use inside. Even candy or other elements. In this case, I have used some. Those are sphere, glass sphere. I don't know how to biglie in Italiano. Just to give some weight. And then finally, I can use my balloon. I have shown you before the balloon, and I can screw it on the top in this way. So all the composition I'm showing you, and I will show also you later. There are many to see together. So are air filled. So are a very long-lasting composition, and you can just for your client, even in this period that the helium suppliers are not very good to supply you with helium. It's better to work with air composition, and this one is a very good, fantastic way to do it. I hope so. Okay. So we can pass to the next composition. Oh, this one is it's not so. It's quite probably difficult to do. No, not difficult, but it's quite strange. This one is a basket, so this time I have used a basket to finish my composition and to use my composition. As you can see, here I have put a message that I have printed with a printer, and a picture. Another time I glued these small details. Are another time this spongy sphere that you can find for a very cheap price. Here I bought them in we call it Chinese shop. So it's a kind of shop where you can find really many small detail for a very cheap price. And just a suggestion: when you have to glue something directly on the foil, I suggest to you don't use any any hot glue. It's better to use something that is cold, because you don't damage the balloon. So you can use something different, like for example, I have used this instant glue. Or if you don't have any instant glue or other kind of glue, before to glue with the hot gun glue, it's better to protect it with a piece of stretchy balloon tape. So a small piece of stretchy balloon tape, and over it you can glue with the hot glue. Is a little bit better, and you don't damage absolutely the balloon. Oh, how I have done this effect with this melted cotton that come down is a very good effect. Very I don't know. It's quite funny to do it. You have to use crayon, and I already prepped for you as I use them. So I glued all the wax crayon in a line in the color. You can use only one color. You can use many colors. I created also this small base by using cardboard, so they can be much stable, as much stable as possible in this way. And then you have to glue it in this way. Sorry. There is, okay. You have to glue it in this way over the balloon. And to do it is enough to use a piece of paper tape. A long piece. Give to this crayon a little the right position, like a little bit in diagonal must be in this way. Okay. And now, by using this is a tool that I discover now, because I have never saw in my life before. It's something like this. They told me that is a tool that normally the people use to dry the hair. I don't. Very strange. And put it with a low you can see a low effect, not too strong like hair, and start to warm it up, all this crayon. In a while, they will start to melt each other, and they start to glue or to the balloon and go down. You have to keep the balloon in a position that you permit the color to go in this direction, and because very quite slowly, because if you do it in this way, they can go too fast, so they don't stop on the balloon. They have to melt, very slowly along the surface. At the end, you can have an effect like the one I have shown you before. I don't do now because it's very time to do it, but I hope that I was enough clear to explain you how to use them. When you have done it, I didn't have this time with me, and as you know, here in Europe, it's very difficult right now to go out, and it's very difficult to find some of material because we cannot go in the right shops. So I couldn't find any transparent spray because should be better. After you have done this effect with the wax crayon, is better to protect it with some spray, so the things will be a little bit better and fixed. Okay. Other things to say about this composition. I have used the same system I have shown you before to fix. I take this part so you can see better. Okay, so I have used the stick and the cap, and under the basket there is a sponge, a dry sponge, so I could just put the pole inside it. Okay, thank you. I have to say thank you to Mar. She's helping me with these out of screen things that I have to do. Now we can pass to another composition. So other detail to see together, other techniques to discover together. The next one, it's that one. Thank you very much. Oh, in this case, I have found that this picture is for a grandma occasion, so it will be the birthday of the grandma of this baby or these children. Okay, I hope you can see all the time. And here, the things that I would like to explain you better is how to put this part 1 and 2, and they are cut out from napkins. You can find many different designs from napkins. I just cut them out, and then how to fix also this element, very romantic in this case, these ribbons that fix all the things. And for example, here you can create an envelope, and in the envelope you can also put some message more. No, just is something that you can suggest to your client, to your to customize. Sorry, this composition, this kind of composition. So, how to do this effect? It's another time quite easy. You need again your 18-inch or the kind of balloon you have to use. I'm using especially 18-inch because the surface is enough big to contain many details, and in the same moment is very manageable for me. So you can fix it again I fix it again on my tool in this way, and then after I put it over the cutout over it, I can fix it by using a brush, and this is glue and water. Is a kind of glue like this. I don't know, I have found this kind of glue, so something similar. And you have just to work over it, so you wet all the paper, and the paper, because the glue will stay on the surface of the balloon in this way. Another time I will not really finish. I just want to show you easily the techniques you can use. At the end, when it will be dry, you can complete your design, your balloon with many other elements. For example, the ribbon is just glued by using 2 pieces of stretchy balloon tape, both of the side. Now you can see probably here and here. No, we have a small piece of stretchy balloon tape, so I can glue it. Sorry, this ribbon, and I can also make a little pressure, so it is very stable around the balloon. Okay, and you can use the design or the drawing you want, and to create many different designs, many different occasion how to use these techniques. Again, I go a bit faster because the timing is running very fast. This is something else you can do by using elements. Is another composition. Again, the picture, so you customize your design, and then by using this rope net, I cover half of the balloon, and I glued so some element like this shell or seashell, exactly. These are like made out with again with the cardboard paper. I just cut out a few lines and I put them together, so it seems like sea. I don't know the algae. I don't remember in English. I'm so sorry. These details that are here like anemone of the sea, I have created by using 321Q, are just puffed with a little bit of air, and then I tie them together, are 10 altogether, or 8, yeah, 8, sorry, altogether, and then with a piece of 260, I tie them in the middle between the two clusters of the base. In this case, the base is very simple. It's two clusters, 11-inch, 5-inch, inflated approximately to 7 and 4 inch. Okay, these details are small bubble. I created them by using confettis, fantastic confetti, and another time is quite easy. I have to use them one by one. I have to glue them one by one, but it's quite easy. If you have a balloon, the surface of balloon, you can just you can just with this glue put over the just small drops like this. How many you need? And then by using this confetti, it's quite easy to fix them where you want. Okay, in this way, and it's quite fast. Seems a long work to do, but it's very fast. You have just to put all the point with the glue, and then with the confetti you can put them one by one. Or if you want, you can put the confetti in once, and then but it depends how much you want to dirty your space of work. Okay, so we can pass to another. In this case, the weight that I use is a normal weight. In this case, is to weight, but you can also use a water weight. Is absolutely good. Like for example, for this composition, I have used a water weight under the base, and I create this kind of column. This is quite tall, so I have to put it in this way. And another time I created something with this ribbon, is a foil ribbon, all around, just creating these waves, this movement. These are the confetti I already show you how to do. Even the picture is a little bit distant from the surface of the balloon, so use you remember, as I show you previously, these things to make the distance. And here this again the same ribbon, and this cut it with the machine, with the cutter machine, and over, so I can a message over. And this is like a comb. Is very funny and very good also to deliver it, because it's easy to do, and it's very stable at the same moment. It's not a setup, it is big. Just remember this. This is another sample, very fast. I want to show you. This is another sample of column. Another time, this is done exactly like the previous one. So I have a water weight base on the base, and here I have used this kind of ribbon. Is a fabric ribbon, and again I wrote with the produced with the cutter machine these sentences and the name, so I can put the picture. I can also glue some other details, like this is a sticker. I have space here because you can continue to put other things, and you can create very nice details with this ribbon, and again with these spongy balls. So many different way to use the balloons to produce the 18-inch balloons or the microfoil balloons to produce your composition. This one is special for Easter, so I have used the white 18-inch round shape, and I put this bow over on the top. It's very easy. I don't have really to explain you too much. You can create details like this. This is glued, so it's not possible that continue to move. So it's fixed, and you can use also some silky flower. These details, you can add all these details also from place where you can find these flower things. No, for example, this I bought there. And this time I want to show you another detail different is how to produce this kind of base. This is another time the same candy weight, but I used this the time in a different way. It's not like the previous one I have shown you. It's a little bit different to have this kind of base. Before all, you have to do another time hole. This time is not in the top of this plastic pot, but is under the base. Make the hole. It's a little bit more stronger to do it. And then you have to make it as big as possible using scissors in this way. Is the concept is like before, you have to pass with the neck through this hole, so it must be a little bit big. And this time you will not pass with the microfoil valve, but you will pass with the neck of this 11-inch. Better if you have, but I don't have, better if you can use a 16-inch probably, but also with 11-inch you can do it. It's exactly the same technique you probably have already used to cover the cake board. So you have to pass with the neck of this 11-inch through and flip to the other side. It's not easy with my big fingers, sorry. And in the same moment you deflate the balloon. You have to push the pot and to cover it. Oh, sorry, in this case, pop back. This is finally the result you can have. And in the same moment, you have here, you have the neck of the 11-inch, so you can tie the rest of the composition directly with the neck. Okay? In this way. And you can cover with any color you want, of course. In this case, with yellow, but in this case, for example, I have done in gold, as you can see, chrome gold, to be more precise. And this is another kind of composition by using this time greenery, and you can create this jungle effect. So you can put the picture you prefer. You can create something that is really jungle by using these very good balloons with spot and with stripe of animals. The new balloon on the catalog, very good. I love them very much. Here I don't have many things to say you. You already know how to do the base, and these are glued all around. It's very stable. You don't have to be afraid that can fall. It's enough to put some good weight and inside the plastic pot. Oh, this one, another technique. Again, I have to go really fast now. This one is done by using lacquer. I think is in English, lacca for Italians. This effect I have done exactly using this normally used for nails. You put over, and then by using a piece of like a stick like this, you can create the design you want. You can overlap different colors so you can have different effect. You can also create something spiral, something that seems like a star, or spots like the one I have done. Okay. Oh, I can see my image to move. It's simply there. I hope that you can come here and see me. And now, just a very fast correction of composition. One by using 9-inch heart shape and just stickers of blue. I have created this part to put the picture you want to use. It can be another way. And again, we stay connected with the love message by using ribbons like this, very, very romantic. If you want, you can create cut-out hearts, and you can the message another time. In this case, what I use here is a metal base, and I just glue the piece of 260Q that I use then to fix the 18-inch over. I glue it on the bottom of this metal pot by using stretchy balloon tape, so it's quite strong, and I can do enough force to tie them together. Oh, we have almost finished. Even the timing, it's running, and we are at the end. Just to show you this with another beautiful balloon you can find on the new catalog is this lemon slice, and is divided in 8 segments. So I have used every segment to give a part of the history. In this case, it's a love history, so I have put the 2 old people, I don't know if you can see, are drawing this, and I have put the old people in the middle, and then all their history together, from the first date until the moment that they have the babies and the life continue together. Okay? Here I have another sample. So you can produce many different things, absolutely. This is another sample, is a Fiesta design. So I use the cardboard to produce this flag, these garlands. I tie them here and here, is not tied, are glued, of course, and then the picture by using the same color all around. So my time is finished. I think that I have to say you thank you again for watching me, and I have to say you even that I hope to meet you personally in the future, because as yesterday the people were telling, the rainbow will come back, absolutely. So it's better to be ready when the rainbow will come back. Use this time that is not worst time, is like a gift time that we had to grow up yourself, to grow up your skill. If we are speaking about balloons, so every day you can use for at least 1 hour the modeling balloon. At the end, you will be, when everything will restart again, you will be absolutely a better twister. Or you can learn a new language. You can do many things, different things, to change your habit, to take things that you procrastinate for years, and then you can take out again and solve many things. Be ready when everything will start again. I say you ciao, and I really hope you enjoy my class. Bye bye. Hello, ciao. I cannot hear you. I don't know why.
Probably is my problem. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes.
It's okay.
Now
Nobody
I
could
can-
hear us.
Because we didn't have our mic switched
We
on.
were too engrossed into listening to you. Thank you so much, Alberto. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There is a
Welcome, and thank you
sea
very
of
much.
golden nuggets going up the screen right now.
In the chat
Sorry,
comment,
Dave?
in the chat comments, there is just
Oh,
this
okay.
sea of golden nuggets saying thank you, Alberto. Fantastic class. It was
Thank you to
excellent.
you, especially to Susan and her team, even that I know that they are working very much to have this production, and to all the people that are really use the time to follow us on this channel. It's a beautiful occasion. I love it.
So,
Just
Alberto, just before you go, there was a few questions that we would like to go over, just if you've got a couple of moments.
Yeah, no problem. I have all the time you want.
So, one of the questions was, what kind of glue do you use?
Which kind of glue? Because I use especially, okay, right here in this moment I was not able to find many kind of glue. Normally I use the rubber cement sometimes, and many of the things I glued by using oh, sorry,
the balloon,
Balloon
bond.
bond.
The click balloon
it
bond.
was- exactly the bond, the bond tape, and the of course the stretchy balloon tape.
Yes, the click
These
stretchy
are
balloon tape.
fantastic glue, and are cold. You don't have any problem. You can glue probably all the things that you have to use, and also this kind of glue, as I have shown also during the
Is that the wood glue you were using?
class,
Or is it PVA?
just to put this confetti all around.
Okay.
For
PVA
example.
glue. Okay.
Excellent.
We got another question for you. Where did you buy your tool that keeps the balloon in place?
Oh, it's a five letters shop. The name is IKEA. No? So you can find for a very cheap price. This is something that I use not only for balloon. I use when I want to make many of my piece that I'm doing right now. So you can use it. You can. Is easy to work all around. Is this the question? Was this?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So it's in England we would call that a lazy Susan.
Lazy Susan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it's called, a lazy Susan.
Lazy
I think
Susan.
Jag has one of them at
Yeah.
home. Ooh, I'm probably going to get wrong for that.
Be careful.
Yeah,
We've just gone off air.
we've been cancelled.
Kansas.
One more question.
She's from Kansas.
One more question. Oh, somebody said there. So what's on top of it? I think he's put some cardboard pieces on top to hold it. Is that right?
Yeah, you added the
Yeah,
cardboard.
this is cardboard.
Yes.
This is cardboard. I just cut the shape of the 18-inch. It's okay. It's fine also for the 20-inch star. And here I put just a small piece of
Okay.
this paper tape so I can glue it and it cannot move
Like
anymore.
temporary.
Because
Yes.
this because when you put something over the balloon and is something that is have a kind of weight, is very easy that the balloon make this escape very easily because the balloon is very light. The things that you put over are quite heavy and
Yes.
you know,
Very
make
clever.
These, I don't know, sorry, make these. So if you are able to fix it in something like this, you don't have any more of the problem.
Perfect.
And you can work very easily.
Love it, love it. But then we had the one last question. I'll put it back up. May I ask, for the crayon, it will take how long to melt? If I keep on using hairdryer to blow it, will the foil be damaged?
Oh yeah, this is a very good question. Thank you very much for the question.
You're
because
welcome.
I forgot during the class.
Thanks the chat.
You have to inflate the balloon not totally. You have to start with the balloon a little bit smooth, underinflated. So even if you warm it up, it expand the air that is inside, but don't crash it. Okay? So it will expand, will grow up the volume, and then when you finish, you have to finish to inflate it.
Nice tip.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah, that was a
I
great
really
question
forgot.
from the chat. That's why you guys are there. Thank you very much, and thank you for answering that, Alberto.
Yeah.
It's much appreciated.
Thank you to all you guys for your questions. That is, you've got
Thank you.
You're getting some amazing feedback in the chat, Alberto. It was a very different class, but it was a fantastic class. And just to touch on what you said at the end, time's the most precious thing in the world, right? You can only spend time, you can never get it back. And we've been kind of given, like you said, the gift of time. So spend it wisely. You know, like you're doing right now. You're spending your time.
Absolutely true, because we passed many of time to say we don't have time. We cannot do it because we don't have time. Finally,
So true.
Finally, I don't know. We have time, and it's up to us as we be ready when this time will finish. We can be ready like before, so we have done nothing, or we can be ready with something more. We can really grow up, not just in business, in any aspect of our life. So this is my invitation, if you want, to everyone. Be ready. Be ready because the rainbow will come back.
Love it, Alberto.
We'll
Thank
leave
you.
it right there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you.
Ciao.
Ciao, Alberto.